Hello everyone! If you like superstars, we've certainly got one for you today. The names Johann Sebastian Bach and Georg Friedrich Handel are synonymous with the Baroque period in music.
Georg Friedrich Handel was born in the same year as Bach and Domenico Scarlatti in 1685 in Halle in the Duchy of Magdeburg.
Handel worked as a composer in Hamburg and Italy. We see the Italian influence, particularly that of the composer Arcangelo Corelli, in Handel's writing of concerti grossi. In 1712, Handel moved to London when he was 27, and he remained there for the rest of his life and became a naturalized British subject in 1727.
The Georgian house where he lived, rehearsed, copied music and sold tickets is now the Handel House Museum in London. In the 12 months between 1724 and 1725, he wrote 3 successful operas there: Giulio Cesare, Tamerlano and Rodelinda.
Even in the early years, Handel was favoured by royalty. In 1717, King George I commissioned the water music for a concert on the River Thames.
That year, the water music was performed more than 3 times on the River Thames for the king and his guests. It is said that the suite spurred reconciliation between Handel and the king, supposedly annoyed because Handel had abandoned Hanover and thereby his patron the king, who had been Duke of Hanover.
In 1727, Handel was commissioned to write 4 coronation anthems for the coronation of King George II. One of them, Zadok the Priest, has been heard at every British coronation since.
Handel started 3 commercial opera companies to supply the English nobility with Italian opera, which meant travelling to and from Europe, engaging singers.
Sadly, the busy life took its toll. In 1737, aged 52, Handel apparently suffered a stroke, disabling 4 fingers of his right hand, preventing him from performing. No one expected a recovery, which took place when he went to a German spa.
Following this, Handel gave up opera, a demanding business, and began to write music for the middle classes, turning to English choral music. Several oratorio successes followed, culminating in Messiah, written in 1742.
This massive oratorio was written in just 24 days, based on a libretto by Charles Jennens, who took the Bible as his starting place.
In 1749, Handel wrote music for the royal fireworks. At its first performance, there were 12,000 people.
Some of you are well familiar with Handel's compositional style. He wrote using polyphony, which arose out of chants used in the early church. This is also known as counterpoint, point to point, where one voice states a melody and then other voices imitate this at a fixed distance, giving rise to canons and fugues.
The term fuga comes from Latin and is related to both fugere, to flee, and fugare, to chase. The term fugue was used as early as the Middle Ages.
This form of writing is found in the works of 16th century composers like Sweelinck and Pachelbel, and in 17th century Buxtehude. Bach and Handel took this form to new heights in their instrumental and choral writing.
Like Bach, Handel also lost his sight. He died in 1759, a rich and respected man, and was given a state funeral at Westminster Abbey, attended by 3,000 people.
Another difficult choice for a piece of music, and we have chosen the finale, the Amen from Messiah, and hope that even if familiar, that you will still enjoy it as a great piece of choral polyphony. We also hope that this will help to mark the first anniversary of lockdown in the UK.